Oke, bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah ya mabadu. Okay, hello everyone. In this video, I will make an application for presency or yes, for presency. So the first things we have to do is we have to prepare the backend. Yeah, we use backend. And backend we use Laravel. So this is the backend. So I will explain for this time. I will close out first and I will explain step by step. So the first one is I will use the Laravel of course, and then I will install in my application Breeze. So I use Breeze, Laravel Breeze with Blade. So just type wait here, Laravel Breeze. This one. I use Laravel Breeze with Blade. Nah, so just type composer require Laravel slash breeze dot dev strip dev, and then run at your Laravel. So the first one is make your Laravel app, and then open the terminal and paste that code here. PHP composer, I forgot. Yes, composer require Laravel slash breeze main dev like this. Wait, breeze main dev. So like this, and then enter. After that, Laravel will install the vendor of breeze, and then run PHP Artisan breeze install. And after that, choose the blade. Choose blade because we use blade here. And then after that, run your Laravel with PHP Artisan serve like this. PHP Artisan serve, and also PHP Artisan migrate, and also npm run dev. Okay, and after that will open. Wait, before this, open this one. So there is a page for the for Laravel like this, and then open register account here. And before that, make sure you have run PHP Artisan migrate, right? And then run. It will running or migrating some table of database like user, the default table. And then after that, add new table. Add here PHP Artisan make migration presency like this. Presency like this. Or for the fast way to make model and migration in one line, just run PHP Artisan make model presency main m. So this code or this line will make model and also migration. And after that will appear two things, model presency and then migration presency here. Now migration presency just default is like this, and then add these things, user ID blah 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 until pulang. And add user ID, I not make a relation here with the user table. So I think it's the fast way, or I don't know. I think it's new for me. Just I don't make a relation here with the table, this one, and it's not a problem. So I don't use that. User ID, longitude, latitude, tanggal masuk pulang, like that. And then run again php artisan migrate. php artisan migrate. So it will make new migrate table, a new presences table. And after that, add model presency, add also available, blah 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 until pulang. And then after adding new table, we have to make a, oh no, after that you can register here. For example, register this, my name Ali, and then Ali at gmail.com. So email is, you don't need to use your true email, just whatever. The important thing is there is at and gmail and .com, or at yahoo.com, or anything else. And password, I will use password 123 and password 123 and register. Oh, it's already taken. Itu. Okay. Password 123, password 123. Okay. Now this is the home page, because the one of user is already use this app, so this will appear. So what appear here is everyone who has the who have clicked the button like that. So this is your homepage. For the first things is the this one is dashboard, and also this dashboard, and nothing daftar user here. So we will make a modification here and modification here. Here, sorry, no. Okay, this one, and so we can close model and also migration. Move to the view, insert view, at dashboard. So at dashboard, make a new table. This table I use jQuery data table. Okay. Nah, okay. Before move to the dashboard, make a controller for dashboard first. Model, no wait. HTTP controller. Nah, make dashboard controller first with php artisan make controller dashboard controller. Nah, php artisan make dashboard controller, and then enter. So it will make new file dashboard controller.php, and fill the dashboard controller with this code. You can pause and then write this out code. So the logic is, the first one is construct. Construct is the function. It will run whatever the condition if. So the index or another function will run after you call it. But construct, this one construct, it will not, it will running whatever the condition is. If you call it or not, the construct function will running. construct akan selalu berjalan apapun kondisinya, tidak seperti fungsi yang lain. Fungsi indeks hanya akan berjalan ataupun fungsi yang lainnya hanya akan berjalan ketika Anda memanggilnya, ataupun semua kode ini akan berjalan ketika Anda memanggilnya. Tetapi construct dia adalah fungsi yang akan selalu berjalan apapun kondisinya. And then fill this all with this code. So the logic here is the first one, it will make new variable. The variable is to select the presency. This is presency table. To select all of presency table and then name add users. So it will just the name, just name, and we'll use join here. Why use join? Because at the model we don't use ORM, eloquent. So we use join here and then get to get all the data, and we'll loop here, and this all data will send to dashboard. Now this one presences. It will looping here. So this one is from this jQuery. Okay, before we can use jQuery, at the layout there is a layout. If you use Breeze, there is a file layout, and add new link also script here. So this is for the view or CSS from jQuery, CDN jQuery, and this two thing is for JavaScript. Or here you can open at jQuery data table. There is a lot of kind data table, but I use here at the example, open examples, and then zero configuration. Okay, how is this? Okay, and then add here. And then after that, you can use the jQuery after you add these three CDNs. After that, after dashboard, move to the navigation. So the default is there is just one navigation, and that navigation is directed to the dashboard. So just only dashboard, but wait, control Z. Add new navigation for viewing the user's profile. Here, add new daftar user, and root is to the user. So after this, we will make new root, user root. Okay. Go to the after adding new navigation. Go to the web and add new user root, and that user root is redirect to the user controller. User controller is just this. If there is nothing user controller here, same like dashboard controller, make new user controller. PHP Artisan make new user controller. Make controller user controller. Okay, the first one is web PHP. Nah, it's going to the index. So when it's click a tick, it will run the user controller. No, it will run web PHP, name it user, and that redirect to the index inside user controller. here, index. And what's the order? The order is first one, make new variable, and inside that variable is to get profile of user, and return view file user.blade.php with this data. So don't forget to make user.blade.php and fill with this code. You can pause this one. Okay, so you can see, as you can see here, daftar user. So this one it's just simple, simple. When you want to add new user, just add new user, and then like this, just simple thing. Okay, and then at here also I use jQuery data tables. No different between this one and also this. The difference is just add size, and then after that it's done. Oh yeah, add tambah user or add new user here. User add create user. So when it's clicked, it will routing to the create user, and create user is at web.php. This one create user, add user controller, still add user controller, but at the create function. Create function is we don't need this. Nah, it will return to the create user.blade.php, and inside that I use these things. If you want to write, just pause this one. Okay, and then make a form here. So when this button clicked, that will run. Oh no, I forgot to put this thing. So action, action create user like this. User controller, no. So we have to add new here. Nah, we use pause. Save new user to the store. Create new. Here to the create new. So when this button click it will make a new user. Then back. Oh yeah, I forgot. The logic is it's just validation, and then after that it will create new user. Blah 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 blah. After that will redirect to the daftar user. Okay, it's done. And then back again to the preparing for the API. This one add controller. The first thing you have to do is php artisan make controller api slash out controller like this slash api, or without that is okay, there is no problem. So this make this and enter, and then open out controller. There is nothing here, but add new function. There is a three function here. The first one is for register. register for the function. Register for API, I'm sorry, register for MCR. The first one is just validator, and there is a logic here. If that is if the validator here failed, or this one, anything from this one is not applied, it will return the response error. Okay, but if it's not, it will create a new user, and then also will create new token. So this is the important one. We have to make new token for API. Okay, and with this token we can place, kita bisa menentukan berbagai kebijakan apa yang bisa dilakukan oleh akun tersebut, like that. And then the response is 201. This is message for success. This is for register. And then also don't forget to make routing at api.php. This one, register. Okay, register. And then back again to out controller, make new function for login. Okay, you can pause this. The logic is if out atom blah 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 another reset. So this is for when the, yes, like that. And then this also will create a token. The token type is barrier, and will, if it's success, will return the success response with this response. And don't forget to make a new routing for login. And then back again to the out controller, make a new function for logout. Simple like this. And then back to the API. Make a middleware out sanctum, because we use out Laravel sanctum, and add new inside Laravel sanctum root to logout. Okay, to test this API, go to the Postman, and then the first one is for register here. So register, go to the body, and then authorization, we don't use this, no out. Okay, or inherited. Okay, go to the body and then fill with this thing with the different email and also different name, and send. So if the response is true, if the response is, wait, or we can make an example here. Okay, if this response here, so it will make true. This is register. Okay, if you register this, it will make a new token. So we can use this token to, for example, to make a new data or to delete a data. Okay, to make sure that this token is work, make a new request to log out. Copy this token, Control C, and then go to the logout, or make a new thing here, logout. Then here, don't forget to put this link, and then go to the authorization, choose the barrier token, and then paste the token here, and then body is none, and send it. Now this message is appear. When this message is appear, so the logout API is work. And the last thing, we will test the login API. Go to the body and then put your account here and set it. Okay, so it's working. When the output is this, so it's work. The code is work. Login. Okay, and then we make new API for save the presency or save the data, and then make a API to create to get the data. Make new here PHP artisan make controller API slash presency controller or anything else, and then enter. And then inside that controller, put this code. So the first one is for the, maybe we can save the data first here. Presency blah 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 blah. It will, the first one is make new variable for get the data for the presency, and then make new condition. If presency null, it will create new presency things like this. Don't forget to put the pulang also, because there is a column for pulang. And then else, if the presency if is not null, just add or just change the pulang column, blah blah blah, where that like this, and then return just one. Okay, and after that you can uh, check that at here. You don't forget to make a API. Don't forget to make a root API inside group, this group middleware, install this middleware, save presency with the name save data, and then from data here, or maybe we can add, add here this one. You can use the raw, and then add the longitude and latitude. Just add longitude and latitude, and then authorization. The last one we use login here. Nah, copy this, Control C, and then back to the Gareth token v. So this is for this one is the function of token. Nah, and then send it's true. So the ID is ID1. Okay. Back again, we will use the presency, get presency. Go to the presency controller, make a new public function get data, and fill the public function get data. Fill the get data function with these things. So it is for get the data. And back again. So there is a looping here for each. So we will get the data. Send. Nah, there is a data from my data for this account. User ID 1, It's just only one presence, not two, just one. And then this done with the back end. And now go to the front end. Front end, I made that. Add here presence Flutter master. Open with terminal. Wait. Code space dot. Okay, and this is the page start. Maybe I will not run this code because if I run this, my laptop will hang. So I can do nothing here. Okay, the first one, go to the main Dart and delete all the code and route that to the login page here. Don't forget to add debug show check banner false to make the debug banner that is at right top disappear. And then for the page, the first page is login page. Login page, make a new login page here. Login page.dart and then fill this with all code. Okay, we will. So this we will learn step by step. So this way, use the stateful widget because there is a change when you type the email and also the password, and then there is a button for login, just for login. If you want to register, just open the page at web. So the Flutter is just for login, Then it will create state blah 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 and add new controller for email and then controller for text editing. This one and then this one. And add login future login blah blah blah. Nah, this one. This API is use your localhost first. Nah, login. Nah, use this. Control C. Okay, use this. Then go to the response. This is Scaffold Messenger. And okay, save user. So it will appear at print. Print is here, the book console. So when you run it, all the print will appear here. And go again to the login. There is a button for login. Column, no. This is the form for login. From. There is an email and also the password controller. This is back to the top here. And then there is a login controller when elevator button with masuk. So and unpress it with login. When it's clicked, it will send the login text and also email text. And login is this. If the response, wait. If the response status code blah blah blah, you must put salah. Okay, and then after that we'll go to the footer save user. Nah, to the home page. Navigator content blah blah to the home page. So make a new home page dart, and then it also use the stateful. And if you want to write, just pause this video. Don't forget also to change this one. Get recency. I forgot. Yeah, get recency. Save. Okay. You can pause if you want. It's just for the view. You can use whatever you want. You can also modify that, custom that view. Okay, and then go. Then there's a button here. Icon add. When you add the button, when you click that, there is a add right button. When you click the button, it will redirect to the simpan page. So make new simpan page dart file, new file dart for the simpan page. Simpan or save page is for create a new data at presency. So yeah, if you want to create, if you have to want to write, just pause this video. Okay. Add post, change with save presency, control V, not login but save presency, right? Okay, save presency, save, and then there is just nah. This use a map layer from Flutter map. Nah, at top spec YAML, add these things, add dependency. We use four new uh, new dependency. Open this one. We check that. Open pub.dev and search for shared preferences, HTTP, location, and also sync function Flutter map. And after that, Control S or run Flutter pub dev if I not wrong. And then after that you can use wait, what is that? You can use maptail layer and also these things, this argument and parameters, map marker, initial zoom level, and all of these things. And also we use elevate button here. When you click, it will save the presency at the top, save to string, change the latitude to string, and then save that to the save presency. And when it's done, redirect to the main to the home page. Okay, it's like that. So I'm so sorry I not running this application, because if I run this, the video will stop and also my computer will hang. So thank you for your attention, and this code is based on this video from Septiawan Aji Pradana, Mr. Septiawan Aji Pradana. You can open that. There is a 7 tutorial to make new application for Presensi Karyawan. You can open that. And also earlier I used the public API from him to test the application. Okay, just open this. There is a lot of good things here. So thank you for attention, and I'm so sorry for all of my mistake here. There is a lot of mistake here, so I so sorry for that. And the last word, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.